I'm so hopelessly addicted to this already. And we're gonna find much better guns. Wow, that's a good start. 2 treasure chests. I'm gonna work towards them. I only need 40 coal, so that shouldn't be hard to get. We are already almost a quarter way through the day though. I'm not actually sure if it's a good idea to go for this right now or not, considering how weak our pickaxe is. Not to mention I'm not even sure what is gonna be in here that I can utilize. But I can't help myself, we did get a gun already. Iron rifle, that could actually be big if we have the money for it. Like any good miner, an assault rifle is the most important piece of equipment we can have. 36 coal, we got 30 seconds left. We're gonna mine a bit, go dump it off, and then continue to mine after that, just to make sure we don't screw it up. Everything in there. Quota confirmed. Now we just take whatever little bit of anything else we can get. We gotta be careful how we mine this or we're gonna get stuck. I did manage to get a couple more pieces of coal in there, which is a few more dollars. So in total, 614. And that's really not actually far off the iron rifle. But for now, I'm gonna get the iron pickaxe and maybe buy some ladders just in case. Now we'll be able to break through the fudge rocks much quicker. With that, we got an emerald rifle. I think that's even better. So we might be able to skip right over the iron anyway. We're getting really lucky with the rifles. Hopefully that's a trend that continues for a long time. I'm going to mine down in sort of a staircase build. You know what? I don't know what I'm doing. We're going to build like this. That's good thing I brought ladders. But I've still got to be reasonably smart how I do this. There's also sapphires right there. This is a really lucky start. And luck is something I can appreciate. I built a career on it. Gonna go take some more of these sapphires. Time is winding down. We'll hopefully be able to extend our days pretty shortly and get a better weapon. I just realized I don't have enough coal yet. I actually need to mine some of that real quick. Forgot about the coal quota. I got so caught up getting everything else, but this should still be fine. Because what do we need? 80? We definitely have... I don't know if we have enough, actually. I legitimately don't know. I don't know what's in the rest of my backpack. I feel like we gotta be there. We're gonna get Gradient, go for that, and climb the ladder. And coal in the box. Oh yeah, 95 out of 80. We did it, but that was close. That's what I get for being stupid. I mined 7 sapphires. That was worth 56. So I made 1,044. The emerald rifle we've unlocked costs 3,000, so we're going to save up for that. We're going to add time instead. And since I have the money, I'm actually going to upgrade to a sapphire pickaxe and get rid of the iron pickaxe. We're just going to mine that much quicker. And then we're going to buy some more ladders. Can never have too many of those. Today we're going to try and do it a little bit smarter. We're going to get lots of coal straight off the bat, but we're one-shotting the rocks right away, so that's a good sign. We might go a little bit deeper to get more valuables. We tore through that thing fairly quickly. We've unlocked a new pistol, which we probably won't use, but it's something that we can no longer find. At least we got that out of the way. That is a sapphire rifle. I'm not sure. I think the emerald one might still be better. Given that emeralds are generally found deeper, pretty sure that's the way that's going to go. I also don't have a ton of inventory space, so I do need to manage this somewhat carefully, but I've already broken down sort of to the next layer. So we're going to get in there. I need to be careful about getting back to the surface as well. Look how quickly we got down here though. That's a good sign. As soon as we break through that, we'll go one more. I'm going to try and get into this chest on the left. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I don't know what layer of fudge block this is considered. Well, we did break through that fairly quickly. I got to throw something on the ground here. We're going to throw out some iron ore, because I think I need more coal still. And we can actually build our way back up. Okay, I gotta go dump this off, then we can get more valuables. The longer day makes such a difference. Okay, these guys are fairly valuable, especially for how shallow they are. Still need just a little bit more coal, but like I'm gonna accidentally mine that no matter what I'm doing. Found some more emeralds pretty close to the surface. Definitely want the colors to have any chance we get. The blue pickaxe looks good too. Gonna dump all that off really quick anyway. We're maybe just gonna go straight to the right for a little bit, see if there's another treasure chest we can quickly break into. We've easily hit our coal quota. We did find another treasure chest. I'm not really sure if these can give me much good new stuff at this point, but we're going to get them out of the way anyway. That one gave me a sapphire pistol, but that's okay. Future treasure chests will not have one of those. The longer days make such a difference. We got the countdown for the rest of the day. 30 seconds isn't really enough to do much with, so I'm just going to harvest some coal for a few dollars. And we're going to dump that off. We'll take 1 or 2 more if we can, just to get really, I don't know. Yeah, we got a few. The earnings will have gone up today, especially with a $1,000 day bonus. $2,000 in the bank. It's actually not quite enough for the emerald rifle, but we can get the emerald pickaxe, and I'm actually going to get that, and we're going to swap out for the sapphire. We can still sell that. We still got $500. Now that we have even more pickaxe power, we're going to get a bunch of coal in. We're going to work our way a little deeper. Money can be much, much better than it is now. There is a nice pocket of emeralds right below me as well. There's 2 treasure chests over there. We gotta have to spit something out for a sec. That stuff can go. I want the emeralds, thank you. I don't want that. Get rid of that. Emeralds acquired. Back to work. Okay, we got one of the shotguns out of the way. That's just an iron one especially. That's long since below our pay grade. I'm gonna work my way back to the surface for a sec, trying to pick up some coal. Okay, our inventory's full. We're gonna unload. We're at 192 out of 320, so we definitely gotta get more coal. The quotas are already getting up there. But even just in coal, that's going to be $320. I just heard the halfway jingle from the clock. I think if I unload that, yeah, we got the coal we need by quite some. So we're going to continue to work our way down this way since we've already gone this far. and hopefully be able to find even more good stuff. Gonna go right past all that. I did see an emerald to the right. I do want to see if I can get down into this layer a little bit. I don't know if my pickaxe is really strong enough for this. Well, we can do it. It's still a little bit slow for us, so I'm going to wait to get into that layer. We're just going to harvest some of the better value of this layer. We're going to get a lot more money for our time, especially if we can focus on gems and emeralds and fudge-surrounded chests. Oh, I got the minigun upgrade. That's actually a really big one for us. That basically just lets you minigun the world, so we're going to spray that. Wow, it's a long count for that. Look at all those sapphires. Okay, what's in here? What are we holding on us? Okay, we got to dump some stuff off to hold some more sapphires. It's going to be hard to get back to the surface now, actually. We don't need coal. Give me sapphires. Can we get sapphires? I don't know how to pull it. It's going to be really hard to get back to the surface. I'm just going to have to try and make it. I don't even know if I can make it to the surface with this time left, considering I made a giant gaping hole everywhere. Surface tunnel? Oh, I screwed myself here. I don't think I'm going to make it. The day bonus really is a big part of the earnings no matter what we do, I've realized. $2,500. So I'm actually going to buy my first intern and collector. That did cost $1,500, but my inventory is so small that we don't really want to run into the problem we just had. So that little angel will follow us around and collect all the garbage we leave behind. And I do leave a lot behind, but this way I can also mine sort of very recklessly. I don't need to necessarily pick everything up because it'll just, everything I leave behind is like a vacuum. Seeing lots of sapphires everywhere, so we're going to focus on those a little bit. We can get sapphire shotguns from the store, not that we want that. And at some point I think I probably can just dump the coal out and my little angel over there will carry it all around for me anyway. Like we're already 1/10 of the way to our coal goal and I haven't made one trip up. I wish I had a better way to like throw stuff out of the inventory so that it wouldn't follow me. Oh, that one kind of worked. So there we go. The angel can take that up. We're maybe going to go in between the two layers here. I want to stay in this layer because it's quicker, but if I see any good stuff that I can easily get to in the next layer, I'll take advantage. Like the angel can come back for those things. We'll maybe toss it some more coal if we can. Coal. Good enough. And I can still go to the surface if I have to. It's not that big a deal. Really got to start getting into the guns, though. The guns are just more fun to use. We did get some amethyst out of that. The angel's back. We might have to start knocking out some coal here and there and making a way to dump some stuff off at the surface to see where we're actually sitting. We're about halfway to our coal goal. But you obviously need to be able to hit the coal goal quickly and then start mining other stuff. Otherwise, you're never going to get ahead. But we're now at a 350 out of 580. But there's lots of coal to be found right here. The angel bird just dropped some coal off. With this, I'm pretty well there. We're just going to make sure we manually do this and then we might go try and get a little more value. Is that enough? That's nowhere near enough. Okay, the coal goal has been hit. We're going back down to try and get any value we can for a moment. Try and knock that stuff out to see if the angel will go for it. Nope. Okay, we got to manually take this up. Anyway, we got that stuff unloaded, 6 seconds to spare. Those amethysts I found in the chest were $280. We got a $2,000 day bonus, so we got $3,460, which means we can get the emerald rifle, finally. Do I have 2 emerald pickaxes? Did I screw something up? How did I end up with 2 of those? Am I seeing that correctly? Can I sell one of those? Yep, I sure can. I don't know how I ended up with 2 of them. Not important. We're going to get another intern and turn him into a collector. That was $1,500 total. Now with the emerald rifle, we can mine through the blocks quite quickly and especially mine a whole mountain of coal for my little helpers to farm up. We can sit way back here if we want to. We can also go over here and farm this chest. I do want to get the coal quota mostly taken care of to begin with, and then we can go deeper. The angel thinks we'll take care of most of this stuff. We're going to make a nice staircase. It's quick to run up and down. Oh, that is the minigun. So we're going to try and go down here. Come on, give me something good. There's blue, there's silver, there's gold. Yeah, okay, that'll work. I'll take that. Oh, we just got a silver rifle. Okay, we're getting super lucky with those things. So I'm going to take what I have to the surface now. We're going to come back and farm only the good stuff. I'm carrying amethyst on me, so I might as well knock these out. The angels should be keeping themselves busy. They did make their way back already. We're already at 500 of the coal we need. We're now at 630. We'll go get some more. We'll knock some down here. I don't know if they prioritize like the closest coal or not, but it's pretty easy to knock some coal down here. Like they can just farm a bunch of that while I go get some valuables. Or the coal can follow us down too. That's fine. Okay, that's the halfway mark of the day. We want to focus on things like silver, like that one is. Silver is very, very valuable. It takes a second to mine, but that's the trade-off you get. I think, yeah, I actually picked it up that time. Not really going to try for anything else. We're going to look around here. There's another piece of silver there. It'd be great if I could fill up on that. We did hit our coal quota. That was getting a little nervous for a sec, so I don't need to mine any more coal. But now I'm going to take this to the surface because I think my inventory is full already anyway. It doesn't take long to get up and down. I need to remember that as well. We can make a quick way down maybe, actually. That way we can just go down quickly and take the slow way up. I'm just going to take anything I can at this point. It is better to have a bigger inventory at the beginning. We're already full. Our inventory is so small right now. Well, that's okay. If I'm taking coal out of the way, the angels will carry everything else. There's actually some diamonds and sapphires here. I was hoping I might have picked a stack of those up, but we're just going to get to the surface with what we currently have. And I feel like that's going to be a pretty good earning day. We're looking for that silver rifle. So we had $2,000 just in coal, 700 in amethyst, 2,500 for the day bonus. We got 7,000 for the single day. Not yet enough for the silver rifle, but we are about halfway there. We can add a lot of time to our day. Do we want more inventory slots? I kind of do at this point. We're going to get some more ladders as well. And then I'm going to get back to work. I think we have enough.
That's kind of an awkward jump up here, isn't it?
I'm going to put some ladders down straight away. We put some ladders down there just so we can get in and out quickly. It's a shame to get the surface and be doomed like that. We are going to spray some of those down. I do have longer days now, so we can earn a lot more per day. I do want to get out here and hollow out some of these coal deposits so they can just be working around on these things while I'm mining deeper. And then we just go forever downwards. I wouldn't say no to another minigun upgrade. That was a minigun upgrade. I'm not sure what that was. We have an amethyst on board though, so that's something. I don't know if we can yet unlock what's after this silver rifle yet, even in this layer, but I'm going to go check that chest just in case. There's also going to be a lot of coal here. These are so slow to break through. Maybe this will be a minigun. It wasn't, but I think that's actually a ruby, which I do want quite badly. So if we could drop the coal somewhere where I won't pick it up. Got the ruby. I'm also going to unlock the sapphires. We're a third of the way to our coal goal. We're about a third of the way through the day, so that fits. There's just giant pockets of ore everywhere. I love that. There's also amethyst to my left, which are going to be valuable. We did get an amethyst rifle. I don't know if that's better than silver, but it's something we're going to keep an eye on. There's amethyst here and silver to the lower. Actually, there's lots of silver here, so we might have to make a trip to the surface and come back for the silver. Those rubies that we picked up by themselves, though, will be worth a lot. Maybe if I surround myself with enough silver and like toss the coal out. If I toss enough of these, one of them has to come back as silver, right? Nope, that was pure coal. Okay, I did manage to pick up some silver there. I exchanged it for the coal. My little followers are here anyway, so I'm going to sort of mine as I work my way back up. We're halfway through the day. These days are longer, but we still need to be sure we're getting our stuff to the surface. Back to our staircase. Ladder, rather. Gotta remember how slow it is to walk up those. We still need some coal, actually, so I'm going to go ahead and load up on some coal to try and top up our quota. I was mining everything but coal so far. I have a bad habit of doing that. I will still open a chest I find along the way. That was an amethyst actually, so that is a good find. There's another amethyst. Okay, give me a little more coal and goodies. And what do we got? Okay, our coal quota is done. How much time do we have? I might be able to make it down. We're going to take our patented shortcut, which only landed us here anyway. There are some more amethysts here I would like to take. There's also a lot of silver. This could be a good amount of value, but we're running short on time. I don't know if I'm going to get much more than these nodes. I'm going to settle for this. No, there's so much silver though. That's so annoying. I wish I had a bomb or something right now. I should really start bringing those. When I see a spot like this, I can actually take advantage. Okay, I gotta go. I think my helpers might actually be done at this point too. They might have actually picked up everything I dropped so far, so I'm just going to give them anything I can on the way up. Good thing I left when I did, because we had a few seconds to spare only. $1,700 in coal, 1,000 in whatever that is, 1,000 in the rubies, 2,000 in the silver. So day bonus, we got 10,000 for the day. And that means we can afford the silver rifle. Not by much, but we can. So we're going to buy that first and sell the old one. So we're going from 50 bullet strength to 167, which is obviously a very big increase. Aside from that, intern plus collector. So now we got 3 collectors, which is going to mean they can do their stuff even quicker. Is this going to be a minigun? Is that one going to be a minigun? I can't help but check. There's also going to be a lot of coal here. We're blasting through these blocks. I think we're one-shotting around now, which is why it looks like we have a minigun. But that'll give my collectors lots to work on for a little bit. What's in that one? Can I make it up there? Oh, it is a minigun. Okay, we're just going to keep going down this way so we can climb back up. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Good. All right, we should have got lots of ore on all that. There's just a lot of ore around. And what do we get there? Silver shotgun, I believe. Well, we unloaded a lot of everything. I assume we probably hit our coal quota and everything we just dropped. Hopefully the 3 collectors can keep up with all that. I'm just going to go around here and sort of farm whatever value blocks I can find. And I'll come back for the rest later. This is in the 3rd tier of blocks that are obviously still pretty strong. But if we manage to get through them, there's going to be a lot of sapphires out of there. There's also an amethyst block down in the tier 3. I don't know if we're quite ready for that kind of thing yet, but we could try. It's just a shame because sometimes you waste so much money trying to get to somewhere and it's not worth it for the amount of time you have to spend. I feel like I also ran a long ways to the right with that minigun. Like we were already to the right before I ran even further right, so I got to be careful about how long it's going to take us to get back to the surface. I did also manage to pick up the emeralds and silver ore in exchange for some coal, so I could definitely farm some of those for a little while happily. I also managed to get some sapphires on board, although we're already full of those apparently. The collectors have been going. They got about a third of our coal. We might need to assist them at some point, so I can't get too crazy, but I probably still will. This is a coal node, and that actually broke pretty easy, but coal nodes are weak. There's a half mark for the day. We're definitely not quite halfway on coal, but I can go help if need be. I kind of want to knock out that amethyst node right there, but it's real slow. And we feel the stress start to build. But we're going to see how many amethysts we get out of a single block in here. I'd never really counted. Any second now. What do we got? 8. So that's good value for a single block. Okay, I'm going to try and make my way to the surface and we'll come back for the rest. At least I did a decent job with the minigun to not like completely bone myself on the way up and down. Okay, we're going to unload there. I'm going to farm some easy coal right here just to get those numbers up. We still need 700, but I can actually find those fairly quickly. I need those angels going the other direction. I'll get all this stuff, stupids. Go get the valuable stuff. I wish I could control them better. I guess there are 3 of them though, so some of them I'm sure are getting the good stuff. My inventory's already full again, so we're going to dump that off. We only need 300 more coal. I'm sure the angels are going to bring that themselves, but I just want to be sure. I know a lot of people ask why I don't buy the wings and jetpacks and stuff. It's because generally I don't really need to. The angels carry everything for me anyway, so I don't need to get carried away carrying stuff myself. Having the jetpack might be a better strategy, but I'm really not actually sure. But I know I can make this work. If they do all the traveling for me, then I just don't physically need to myself. Might have overcommitted myself here because I get it all the way up in 15 seconds, and we're starting to demolish our own path somehow. And made it with a few seconds to spare again. Today we got about $13,000. I think I'm actually going to increase inventory slots and inventory stack size. I'm going to try carrying just a little more myself. I'm also going to buy 1, 2, we got 5 carriers in total. The seasons are changing. All right, so we should be able to carry lots of stuff. Again, we're just going to mine some surface level coal because it's super quick and easy and keep the angels busy. I can carry a lot on me too, so before going down further, I might just unload everything we have and then we can just work our way deep for the good stuff. So unloading already, we already got 800 of the coal we need. So that's a good sign. We're going to make our path down here. Is that your minigun? Is that one a minigun? I can't help but look now. It's so powerful when you do get it. My way down to, I'm actually going to spray some of these giant coal deposits. We have 5 collectors, so we might oh, we got the minigun again. Okay, we got to utilize it better. Down we go, straight down into the next zone if we can. Do we get some? Wow, that stuff's so strong. Even this turned into a minigun didn't really make a difference. We did just get a new recipe. Not what we wanted, but we got a new recipe. For now, we will farm some amethyst and see if there's any chests shallow in the next zone. We do have a third of the, well over a third of the coal we need already, and we are a third of the way through the day, so that's a good sign too. I'd feel better about going into the next zone if I had more power. For now, we're just going to make do with what we got. Eventually, I'll see something that will entice me downwards. That was the halfway mark of the day. I saw some silver over there. We're going to knock it out from here because my collectors will surely grab that. And I almost walked right past these amethysts. I don't know why I suddenly stopped paying attention to those, but they were really valuable. I basically have to take my way to the surface. Didn't even see that on the way down. Another amethyst. My angels will collect that. I probably need to increase the size and power of at least one of my collectors. They can carry a lot more and move a lot quicker with just a small upgrade. By small, I mean like one level. It's quite expensive, but they can be a lot better. I didn't know I could do that before. You can actually fire in between 2 blocks like that. If you're close, you can get it accurately in between. So we can harvest those blocks up there without actually having to physically get close. And then hopefully my idiots have time for that. I gotta make my way back up. Took a misstep. That's fine. Should be a big money day. We had almost double the coal we needed. We'll do a celebratory spray. $25,000 from a single adventure. I'm actually gonna buy the amethyst pickaxe at this point. Sell the emerald. And then we're gonna buy some more ladders as well. I only have $5,000 left over. It cost $10,000 to get another collector. So I'm going to buy 1 more. These guys can carry 64 items, which is something. The next one can carry 256. So they carry 4 times as much. But they do cost 10 times as much. So maybe it is worth it to just get more basic ones for now. I still need someone carrying stuff up. I think I might have bought 2 amethyst pickaxes again. I don't know how I have 2 of them. I didn't mean to buy 2, but we have to somehow.
Anyways, not going to worry too much about that. Just going to farm some easy coal or whatever.
If we're lucky, we'll find another minigun fairly early on. Other than that, we're just going downwards. Mostly going to ignore the chests for a minute, because we can mine through this stuff pretty quick anyway. I'm just kidding. I love the minigun way too much to not at least check a few chests for it. And I actually found it. Down we go again. Straight to the bottom. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Into the blue zone. Give me the amethyst. Wow, this stuff is so strong still. But I have the amethyst pickaxe now that can one-shot a lot of the grade blocks. Even the hard blocks here are only for... Oh, we got another minigun. Rubies are worth a lot. We definitely want to mine those when we see them. And there's gold to my left. Even with this pickaxe, it takes forever to bust through this. We're going to need some more coal numbers at some point too, but I do want to knock out some of this value that I'll go assist the idiots with coal. Although we did mine a lot. It's just a matter of them getting it to the surface. But with this many collectors, we should be able to do pretty much anything and they'll make their way. There they are already. That means they collected a lot of what's up top. Took forever to break through this. We're not sure if it was worth it. Gold shotgun. Can confirm it was not worth it. Before going back up, I don't know what the best way to do this is. We're going to knock out just a little bit more silver. Okay, I got to go back up. The collectors have about caught up. We're going to knock some valuables out for them though, but we need some coal pretty badly too, so we got to get some coal numbers moving. So I'll bring what I have into the coal box. We're still quite shy, so we got to get to work on coal real quick. Gotta mine a whole bunch of this quick as we can. Whole big stockpile. It's still falling out of my inventory. The angels will start picking up whatever they can. I don't know how much is around for them, but they'll continue picking up whatever I'm leaving behind as well. Pretty sure we can mine a lot of coal quickly. We only need like another 1,000 at this point, so we're fine. At this point, I probably have a lot of that on me. Yeah, we're already good. Got all the coal we needed, so we can now just mine valuables, I guess. We're just gonna throw whatever's left in, and for 18 seconds, I'm just lazily gonna sit here. Value for the day, the gold was 3,000, rupees 1,500, 4,500, 30 grand for the day. So we have unlocked a gold shotgun, so we could get as high as the ruby rifle. That's gotta be so expensive. I'm gonna sell one of my amethyst pickaxes. Apparently we get $5,000 for that. The amethyst rifle isn't far away, although the gold pickaxe might be a better choice for now considering how it's relatively cheaper. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get 2 senior collectors that cost $20,000. I'm going to buy another 2 basic ones. We still have $11,000 left over. Now if we have a good productive day, which we should, we'll be able to get better everything. So we're going to start by running and trying to get some of this coal on the go. But we need how much? 5,500 coal. So we want to be sure to give my minions lots to eat to begin with. Just so we're not left later with a giant coal deficit and no way to fix it. Made a little deposit there. What do we got? And down we go. We're just going to keep working our way deeper, looking for the minigun. Found it already. We're getting so lucky with those. Actually, if I also mine the coal nodes here, we'll get a ton of coal out of these. I have 700 coal on me, and if we mine one of these, didn't say what that's worth, but a lot of coal, I would bet. I am going to head back to the surface with what I got, just so we can keep an eye on the coal numbers, although we already have 3,000, so we're probably going to be okay there. I just get distracted by all the shiny colors and rocks everywhere. There's a ruby. I'm not actually going to grab that. We're going to let one of the idiots grab that. The best way to mine this might just be mine as much of whatever you can mine the quickest. Like, just fly around and just tear through. Always aiming for what you can like just absolutely obliterate, and then upgrade and you can obliterate something better and just keep repeating that process. Look at the size of that amethyst deposit. That's gonna be a few dollars. How's our coal doing? We need another 1,500, so I think we're more than good there. There's some more rupees. Like, this zone feels like our bread and butter still. Like, we can really tear through it quite quickly. Gonna dump everything off, and we got our coal quota. All right, so now we can just go to the bottom and just go deeper if we want, looking for better recipes. Or whatever else might be lurking down here. I don't know if the pickaxe or the rifle is faster through this stuff. They seem pretty similar. I do see a ruby down below. There's also some gold, so it's hard to prioritize what I want more. The gold is worth a lot, but it takes so long to mine. I don't know if this is like actually good. I'm gonna try and mine out that one ruby and let them take it up. There's one basically waiting here on standby. Oh, you know, you could just go. Don't worry about, you know, carrying anything. That did spit out 3 rubies, so I think that's $1,500 just from a single node. Okay, I guess we're taking them ourselves because our idiots left. I just barely made it to the top. We had like 2 seconds to spare. See what kind of money we made today. That was kind of a strange day. 32,000 we'll call it. So if I sell my silver rifle for 7,150, we could buy the amethyst rifle, 500 bullet strength. Compared to my silver rifle, that is over 3 times. I don't think I need any more collectors right now. They seem to be able to keep up with me so far. I don't really want the jetpack, but we have an even more powerful rifle, so that's going to be sort of silly. We're going to try and aim this slightly upwards so we can not constantly have to jump and fall in holes. But we got to get the coal party started anyway. We need 8,000 today. It seems so easy now. Like, if I just spray around, because I absolutely one-shot all the dirt. We'll even work our way back this way. We just work our way back up from here. Like, even that was still 1,700 coal, and it took us, like, no time to do it. That's kind of an ugly jump we're going to have to deal with when we get back up here. We're also going to have to check for more miniguns. We're really using those to just really bore down deep. But I do have a better gun, so I don't think we're going to need the minigun as much. This is like a minigun light, really, and this is permanent full-time. So I'm really going to feast on this zone then, given that we're absolutely decimating it. Like, we're going to find all the coal we need in moments, plus everything else ever. Giant mountains of ore raining down on me. It's all I've ever wanted. It was kind of fun with the strip mining, just back and forth through the giant ore fields. We got lots of coal already. Wow, I didn't realize we're going to get so much so quickly. And they haven't even been down to this layer yet. And I don't even know what I'm holding on me. Probably lots. There are some rubies down here I would love to put on me because I don't trust the idiots to ever grab them. Even though they most certainly would. I didn't get them. That's fine. We'll just keep going down. Since the coal quota should be hit, if it's not, we can just manually go grab 2,000 coal fairly quick. These blocks are still tough, but much less tough than they were. Okay, we're going to try and open up these chests to see what kind of goodies we can unlock. It's still so slow. I need the next level. I need the golden pickaxe and or rifle. But we also need the blueprint for it too. Yeah, I think I'm still too slow in here. There's a ruby shotgun. I might need just a little more power to bother. because I can tear through this stuff like butter. So we're finding a lot more material here. Gonna make a trip to the surface real quick, just dump off some of the stuff we have. And our coal quota just jumped way over anyway. I don't know where my idiots are, but I haven't seen them in a minute. We'll see if we can take a shortcut down. It's quicker if we can just basically go like this and find where we were mining. Oh, I wanted to get those chests too. But if we can't get back to where we're mining, we're in trouble though too. It would just be really slow to build a ladder out of here. But you know what? I've left the idiots lots to eat, so we'll just really mine around here like a mole. Didn't realize how low on time we were, so we're going to start hopping our way up, but I intersected my stairs. Gonna dump that off. Hopefully the idiots down there found the rubies we left behind. 13,000 in coal, 2,500 amethyst. Wow, 12,000 in rubies. 6,000, so we need 44,000 overall. I think to keep going, I'm going to need the gold pickaxe for 33,000, so we're going to sell the amethyst for 5. Then I'm going to get one more senior collector. We got 3 of those now. They fly faster, they carry more. I don't really want any of these other miners too. I know they can go through a lot of dirt, but they can also screw me up. Like if I try and come back to the surface, they might have undermined all my tunnels, so I can't physically do it. And that's perfectly okay. So we're basically going to skip this zone altogether at this point, because we can just go to the next zone and still melt it and get lots of coal. We get all the coal we need from this layer because we just absolutely melt it anyway. We do need 12,000 coal, but that's really not that bad. They're a little bit slow to start on this one. I don't know what they do. Maybe that's just bad timing in my brain, but I feel like they're going very slow so far. We suddenly jumped up to 4,000 of the coal we need. We're about a third of the way through the day, so the math checks out. We do need to mine some more coal here, though, just to make sure those numbers stick up throughout the day. Again, we can always... we found the minigun. All right, well, down we go, much as we can. So the coal nodes we find down here will also be jam-packed. Okay, we got about half the coal we need suddenly, so they're catching up. So now I'm going to float around in this zone for now, mining through coal nodes on the way to gold and rubies. The collector shouldn't be too far behind me. I might just stay down here for most of the duration of this. I don't have anything too valuable on me anyway, and just hope that the collectors are going to... keep up. And I'm obviously going to really greedily go for treasure chests. I also didn't realize that I had so many rubies on me and another one there. So I'm actually going to spit them out here, hopefully, and let the collectors hopefully take those. I'm going to be really stupid if they don't, but they can't be that far behind. Oh, I found the golden assault rifle. That's going to be a good one. It's going to be $1 trillion, but worth every penny. We're about 2/3 of the way to the coal goal. I'm not really sure what they're doing. They might be moving in bunches, so suddenly my numbers might jump up. There's one here, so they're not far behind. I am going to head to the surface to dump off what I have so far, though, just to make sure we're going to hit our numbers. I am forever paranoid about that. Back up we go. We only need another 1,100 or so, actually less than that. So they'll easily get what we need. They got down here. They didn't actually get to the rubies yet. Oh, we got 30 seconds. I shouldn't have picked that up. Actually, I should have because they wouldn't have got that. But that's okay. This will be a valuable day. Just got to get to the surface. And again, with a few seconds to spare, we made it. The coal alone was over 13 grand. The rubies I got were the only ones we found. But anyways, we made 50 grand today. The gold rifle we desire is $143,000. I'm actually going to buy the angel wings at this point. I think we can just go straight down and back up. I'm also going to buy another senior collector and then one more basic. So I don't think I need ladders anymore. In saying that, I could also hire some of the other miner type guys too. I'm not actually sure if it's worth it to buy the other miners because I'm such a mining powerhouse at this point. If I save up enough money, we might. Okay, back to work with my new strategy. We have angel wings, so we can fly. Straight down. Actually, we should mine some of the coal here too, though. We really should mine everything we can. But we do need to try and work our way through the next zone. We just gotta find a way to maximize money. We need 18,000 coal. I also need like a bigger tunnel there because I can fly my way up, but I need to be able to find the tunnel up as well. We very quickly gathered up 1,200 coal, and that was partially a time of which I was just filling my inventory too. There's a lot of ore sitting on the ground in spots, so hopefully they like to keep themselves busy. It feels so good now. I feel like such a mining god. Okay, we're gonna take what we got so far up to the surface. We're gonna mine some blocks along the way. Wow, that was quicker than I thought. And back down we go, murdering whatever blocks we can on the way back down. Wow, we're off the screen. We're so good. We jumped up to 7,500 of the coal we needed, so down we go. That quickly jumped up to 8,300 coal, and I'm pretty sure the angels, there's more than working their way down. So I just realized I'm using the wrong, supposed to be using this the whole time. Look at those rubies. Luckily, we can fly to the surface in no time at all. The hardest part of this is going to be picking up the rubies, but they're everywhere. We still need 8,000 coal too, so I need to keep an eye on that. I did manage to scoop up some of the rubies. The angels have made it here. We gotta try and fly out of here a little bit, or even mine them some coal. It's really hard to make progress past here with like the equipment we have. Okay, we're gonna bring what we have up. We need another 3,000 coal. The best way to do that is probably just going to be to mine some right here real quick. We can fly anyway, so we can just bring this up ourselves. I wish they wouldn't follow me though. They should just go down and mine whatever the valuable stuff is. Very quickly filled up my inventory, so we're going to bring that up as well. That put us within 600 of the coal goal. I assume the angels are going to pick that up. I can't remember if I left much coal down there, to be honest though, so we'll just mine a bit here. We don't have too much time left, so I'm just going to go try and mine anything that's basically not coal and get it to the surface within the next couple of seconds. I do love how quickly we can move up and down now thanks to those wings. So we did get the coal quota, but not by as much as we might have thought. Lots of different ores are worth over $5,000 though, so we made $77,000 today. So I'm just straight up going to double down and sort of do a similar thing. We're just going to go straight down and we're going to pick up some coal somewhere, but we need a lot of coal anyway, so we're going to have to take a long moment to mine some here. Pretty sure actually if I just focus on this layer still, there's enough valuables here that we can make more money. We mine the block so much quicker that it works out. It's fun just make a giant pile of ore everywhere. We're up to 4,000. We need 24,000 though, so those angels better get busy. Okay, I'm gonna help they carry some coal up, so we're gonna fly upwards vaguely to where our target is. Dump it off. Nah, it's gonna help jump us ahead just a little bit. Very efficient mining. Okay, there's actually rubies right there. Not quite halfway through the day, or we're over halfway through the day, but not quite halfway to our goal, so we gotta get coaling. Surprising how hard it is to get this much coal. I jumped this up to 13,000. We got lots right here too. We can just really quickly mine, just gonna fill up on coal again and again. Oh, we get the minigun too, so we can knock out a whole bunch of blocks, let it go flying everywhere, collect it up, bring it up. So after that trip, we need another 5,000. I think we're gonna be okay. We do need to help them just a little bit though. I do need to remember for single blocks, my pickaxe is stronger. So when I'm going through the coal and stuff in the blue rocks, pickaxe. And we got to get this to the surface. We still need actually 1,000 or two more. Hopefully some of my angels are close to the top. Because we're running out of time. Yeah, I get up to mine frantically here to get what little bit we need. I don't know if this is going to be enough. Okay, we got to get it over there. Do we have enough? Oh, we're like a few shy. Uh-oh. Oh, they should have some coal on them though. Yeah, we just barely made it, but we did. Wow, that was way closer than I thought it would be. We did still make 81,000 though, and we hardly went like downwards. We win, but we're obviously not done yet. Give me the gold rifle. We're going to sell the amethyst with our remaining money. I'm actually going to buy, maybe I should buy a miner. How much do they cost? We wouldn't be able to get very expensive ones anyway. Nah, we'll stick to what we know. So we're going to get one more super collector, and we're just going to buy a whole bunch of base collectors. I just need them everywhere, all over the place, trying to keep up with my chaos. We now have 24 base collectors, 5 super collectors, plus a golden rifle. So with this, I'm kind of hoping I can just go down into the next zone fairly easily and just plow right through it. Wow, this thing really, really melts the ground. Even the blue. Okay, good, because I think we can mine a lot of coal out of here, also some gold. We got enough collectors, they should be able to follow us straight down. We mine big nodes down here. The golden rifle is obviously much more powerful. So the collectors just need to carry like a giant load of stuff all at once. Like they'll get a whole bunch of whatever ore we're mining. Wow, even the rubies are so quick. And there's the next layer into the red blocks. Don't know if we're going to be able to mine into those right now, but that's not the end of the world. We should be able to get lots of stuff down from this layer. And what do we got? Recipe, golden pistol. Was hoping for something better. We'll see how tough it is to go through the red blocks, but I think even with this, it's going to be a slow go. The coal node should drop lots, though. Like, we've already got 4,000 coal, and we've hardly mined anything. But we're going to continue to work our way down just a little bit. There's a diamond thing over there. I can't remember what that is. The angels are filling up fairly quickly. We're just going straight down. I don't really remember what color is what, but I want the diamonds for sure. Then we're going to give them some coal. My inventory's full, so they're just going to collect. They can have full stacks of that if they want, actually. There you guys go. Eat up. Whatever mining is tough. It's going to take a long time to get through that. I might have to go up one layer and mine the coal there. Yeah, that was the diamond. We're going to take some coal now. I need them constantly bringing up to the surface. I think the layer up above is going to be better. How much coal is that? Seems like quite a lot. Maybe the rifles just aren't as good as the pickaxes or the other weapons in general. Okay, we're halfway through the day. We're nowhere near halfway to our coal goal. Okay, we're going to start mining lots of coal. Lots of coal. The blue layer is clearly going to be my friend. We can now mine this out very quickly. There's a ton of coal sitting here. I don't know how much coal I've got on me, but I might have to take it to the top at the end and if we get into emergency situation. We've got so many collectors. It's just a constant swarm of them going by. They do have to travel quite a ways though to get down here. I don't know if we're going to hit this. I thought for sure they'd be able to carry a lot more coal than that with all these collectors. Okay, I'm a better collector than them, so I'm going to carry some manual loads to the top. We're going to give them some shallower coal for sure. Because they're just gonna have to try and move whatever they can. How many do I have? How much do I have on me? That put us up to 22,000. I think we're in trouble here. Shallow coal. They can mine all the shallow coal and get themselves up and down really quick. I guess when you go deeper, one of the things you need to remember is that speed is gonna be a big factor for your helpers. I got like 1,000 out of that. Man, you need so much coal this late in the game. There is always a lot of coal in this layer. Maybe I really should have just stayed farming this a whole bunch, because we would have made a lot of coal a lot quicker. We just jumped up to 25,000. There's a lot of the ancient. Look how many there are. 28,000, 34,000. It's actually close. 36,000. We were only 2 out. Oh, they were so close. That's super annoying. And we made $112,000. Yeah, I should have just really milked that upper layer more. But we had the golden rifle, so I'm happy.